What up, it's your girl Raven, the Blazin, Eurasian. And I'm gonna do this again. I'm here with my favorite new voice.
Guilty Simpson. What up, though?
I like the fact that he sounds like he does when he's rhyming and when he's speaking.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't turn into like, you know, Mighty Mouse all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's very scary when artists do that. What's up with that? Why do they do that?
It's because they're faking. That's what I think.
Yeah.
You know, ultimately, you're not singing anything. So I think you should almost rap in your natural voice, you know, especially if you're keeping it real, like me.
There we go. See? I want to talk to you about you being an artist. I've heard you on like like all over the place. You're one of those people where you're just randomly like featured on a song. What's the deal with that? Is it everyone coming after you? Like, Guilty, I want you on this. Or are you just friends with everybody?
Well, it's a combination of both. Some people I'm friends with, but luckily, people value me being on their tracks these days. So some people reach out, but in my opinion, still not enough because I'm not getting the features that I'm always looking for. So I'm always willing to work.
Anyone who's watching this and hearing this,
you know,
these are his sentiments about
somebody that's serious about music that wants to put it out too, not to get a feature and let their homeboys on the block hear it. I think you owe it to yourself to put it out. You know what I'm saying? So serious suppliers only.
So tell me, how was the crowd in there tonight?
It was crazy. Yeah, it was nice. Brooklyn showed a lot of love. That shit, they showed as much love as like, you know, almost like Guilty was from Brooklyn or something. So I can respect that. And since they're, you know, this is the foundation of hip hop. This is New York, for goodness sake. You know, I really, this is really important that when I come out here, I have a good showing and hopefully people like it. You know what I'm saying?
And people in Detroit, I mean, obviously they got love for hip hop. Do they like New York hip hop a lot? I mean, do they listen to mostly Detroit artists or mostly New York artists? What are they listening to out there?
It's like a combination, it's like a gumbo almost, like me, you know, being in Detroit. You know, I grew up on a lot of East Coast and West Coast, a combination of both, a little bit of South, but one thing about Detroit is different parts of different regions of Detroit listen to different things, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to listen to all of it, but I mean, you can't love hip hop and not love, you know, New York hip hop, even if it's not the newer stuff, which some people like to cop out and say. Definitely the old stuff. Like, I don't understand how that would even, you know, make sense. You know?
It's like, how do you not listen to where it was created?
Yeah, most definitely. And not even saying it was created here is automatically good. I'm just meaning just the quality. Like, are you listening? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the talent pool is endless here. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely acknowledge that.
And you talk about, you know, the love out here in Brooklyn and New York is as great as if you were actually from here. And, you know, a lot of people are noticing that Detroit hip hop is, you know, slowly coming in. It's been doing this thing for a while, but now New York people are starting to really catch wind of it. Why do you think it's going on now? What's the frenzy now? Why is Detroit taking over New York right now?
I mean, I think it's a process. I don't think anybody's really gonna get anything overnight. Not if it's really worth having. So I think just being consistent, continuously, you know, making music, continuously growing as artists. I think that makes it easier for people to, you know, kind of trust you and be like, you know what? I'm gonna rock with this artist. Yeah, most definitely. You know, so many fly-by-night artists that sometimes maybe a fan doesn't really want to get too invested because they'll be gone the next day, or they'll change up their sound so much that it won't even be what they initially liked. So I think once you have that foundation and the work ethic, you know, everything else will play out.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense. It's true, because it's like when you meet a friend who's dating a new boyfriend or girlfriend. You don't know if you should get to know them because you're like, am I gonna see you next week?
That's true, right?
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, will I even see you again?
Exactly.
Right?
So you need to know that they're at least serious about this person.
Years later, Guilty is still here, so you're like, okay,
yeah, most
I trust
definitely.
Him now.
So I'm that stable relationship.
He's a stable relationship.
Right,
And speaking of relationships, tell me, plug it. What do you have out now? What are you working on?
I have a project I did with Madlib. His name is Otis Jackson from West Coast, and I'm Guilty Simpson. Our project together is OJ Simpson. He's the producer. I'm the rapper exclusively on it. So we got that going. Got the Random Acts project coming out with Sean Price and Black Milk later this year on Duck Down. Got my new project coming out probably at the first quarter of next year. So I'm gonna be real busy and active, you know, throughout the year. So hopefully those will hold people over for.
And that'll definitely be enough opportunities for me to come out and be in the first row.
Most definitely.
Right? No okay then, it's your girl Raven, the Blazin, Eurasian, and
Guilty Simpson.
We out.
Put your shit in the bag. Nobody move. Nobody move.